Hello everybody, Coltonar here. Welcome back to more Madden NFL 2002. In the last episode, we battled the Baltimore Ravens and we came back and won. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, and then we had a bye week and now we're here at week 9. So this episode we are battling the Chicago Bears. Or as the Chicago faithful calls them the Bears. So yeah, we are going to be playing the Bears in Chicago. And then just need to select my profile, and then we can finally get this game rolling. As you guys probably know, the Chicago Bears, They try to, get to the playoffs and, try to get to the Super Bowl, but in recent years, not so much. Why? Bad coaching decisions. That's why. So yeah, we're going to see my coaching decisions work out, and if they don't, I'm sad.
Greetings and welcome.
But Chicago's 2-6, so I shouldn't have, any problem with, the Bears.
Both teams seem ready to go, so I'll send this one over to Pat and John.
Thanks for the update, JB. It looks like they're ready to go.
Let's get this one started.
Alright, so since we're the away team, we get to pick either heads or tails. I'm going tails. And we won the toss. Cool. Let's kick off. And the Bears will defend the east end zone.
Looks like they're lined up for the kickoff. Let's get today's game started. Dawson gets it off.
Alright, we're underway.
The Bears take over on to 23. Leslie, what have you heard?
Let's see.
Well, I caught up with Coach Duran as his team was coming out of the locker room, and he stressed the fact that they were coming
catch
to
the
play
Bears
today.
off guard.
They're not going to allow any off-the-field problems to affect their concentration on the field. We should see a tight battle out there today.
Oh, they're actually passing.
That was Leslie Visser with the update from the sideline. McNown saw the pressure coming on that play.
He knew he didn't have much time, and he decided to get rid of the ball quickly on that one.
Ball on their own 23.
Alright, a second and 10 for the Bears. And up, yep, that's a sack. That is a big sack.
Defensive play. Let's see how he got in there for the sack.
Watch this
Boom.
guy just explode out of his stance. Now that's what I call quick.
Dude did not see it coming. Okay, this time we're going to go QB spy. Because I know they're probably going to pass.
The Bears using motion.
Nope, motioning.
Looking to
Yep,
throw
they're
it.
passing.
With the pass. Ingram
It's caught,
with the reception.
not enough for the first down. And the Bears will have to punt
The
away.
Bears will punt it here.
Alright, here's Kevin Johnson. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Alright. Good return. Good return.
There.
One or two more blocks would
I was
have
going to make a
sprung.
break for it.
First and 10.
All right, 1st and 10. We're gonna run slants.
Steps back. Couch
Trying to
scrambles
find
out of the
somebody
pocket.
open. It's not looking good so
With
far. We're
the
gonna
throw.
throw it into
Picked off.
coverage and it's picked off. Yeah, I should
Wasn't fooled on that one.
have
That's just another case of the quarterback trying to do too much.
thrown that. That's an interception and a turnover for me. Great.
Ball on their own 32. McNown to throw it.
And it's incomplete.
Robinson just dropped that pass.
Had it and
That's
he
the
dropped
old
it.
rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
2nd and 10.
All right, 2nd and 10 here.
Ball on their own 32. McNown back to throw. With the throw. Complete.
And
Moore makes
dropped.
the stop at the 38.
Well, we didn't drop the football, but we dropped him. All right. 3rd and 4. What are we going to do here? Under 4.
Third and 3. The tight end goes in motion.
Guy going in motion.
Fakes the handoff. Throws left.
And
Knocked
incomplete.
away. McNown
Nice.
tries to thread the needle there.
And when you talk about forcing the pass or forcing
All right,
the
and the
ball
Bears
in
got
there,
a punt.
that's the kind
All
of
right.
play you're talking
Another
about.
3 and out.
The Bears will punt it here.
And they didn't profit off that interception I threw. That's good. Alright, let's see what Johnson can do here. Oh,
And
there's
a
a
flag on
penalty.
the play.
And it's on us for holding.
Holding, receiving team. Loss of 10 yards.
So instead of having good field position, we have crap field position. We go wide receiver
First and
freaks
10.
here.
Ball on their own 33. Looking
Oh,
to
Johnson's
throw it.
open.
Couch
And he's got
with
it.
the throw. What about Kevin Johnson, John?
He's a receiver that can just plain outrun defenders with his speed.
Quick drop.
Oh, Johnson's
throw.
wide open here.
Caught
And there he
by
goes.
tremendous
Touchdown,
catch.
Browns.
Touchdown, Brown.
And look at Tim
He caught
Couch.
the pass
He's
for
jumping
the
up and
touchdown.
down. He's happy.
He outplayed the defender for the ball on that play. The guy with the best position usually will come up with it.
Oh, what a catch. What a catch. And we take the lead here. Excellent. Now to attempt the extra point. Phil Dawson to kick this one.
It's up.
And it's
The
up,
point
and
after
it's
attempt
good.
sails through. They're up by a touchdown now.
All right, now to kick off to Chicago.
Dawson gets it off. The Bears take over onto 25. Ball on their own 25.
All
Blitz
right.
is coming.
And
with the
a
pass.
throw, and
Carroll
it's
with
caught.
the reception. What do you know about this Terrell kid?
He's got all the
All right,
necessary
2nd and
tools
5.
to be a great
That's good.
receiver. Hand,
good.
size, and breakaway speed.
All right, let's go safe.
Ball on their own 30. Looking for room. Sanders drags down the ball carrier behind the line. He wanted to get it to the
That's a loss of
outside
3
there,
right
but
there.
there was no room to run.
I'll tell you, that defense ate that play up, Pat. They really need to keep it going up the middle if they want to have success against this defense.
3rd and 8. Quick drop. McNown lets
Incomplete.
the pass fly. He put a lot of velocity on that pass.
And that's another
The
3 and
quarterback
out.
tried to put that one through the receiver.
Maynard back to punt.
And another 3 and out for the Bears. Oh boy, this is not going to look good. Ooh. Can you tackle him? Now I got tackled.
The coverage team got down there in a hurry.
If there's no
All right,
return,
it's
it's
time to
usually
figure
because
out
the punter
something here.
got plenty of air under the kick.
All right, 1st and 10.
The Browns up by 7. Couch back to
Quincy
throw.
Morgan.
With the throw.
Oh, almost
Morgan
had
was the intended
Just a
target.
bit
He
overthrown.
felt the pressure there.
The play didn't work because the quarterback's timing and balance was off. When he starts to feel pressure, he gets a little nervous, and he has to get rid of the ball.
Go single back, big corners.
2nd and 10. Couch sets up. Back to throw. Throws
I'm
it to
getting
the middle.
Corner,
The
but
lob pass
luckily
goes
I
nowhere.
was able to throw the ball away incomplete. All right, 3rd and 10 here.
The Browns up by 7. Drops back to
Throwing
throw.
it to Dawson.
Out over to the left.
And he caught it.
Dawson with the reception.
All right, first
Tossed that
down.
one in there for the completion.
He's got all the skills needed to be a top-rated quarterback in the NFL.
The ball is
Okay,
right
this
at
time we're going
midfield.
to run the football. Tim Couch is
Ball on the
throwing for
50.
over 2,000 yards
The rush
this
is
season
on.
right now.
He tucks
Oh,
it
and there
away.
goes Rhett. Oh, and he lost the
Brings him
football.
down at the 41.
Oh, and then there's Urlacher, the Hall of Famer. Yeah, he's taking it to the distance. Touchdown Bears. Brian Urlacher,
Nice
the
recovery
Hall
by
of
the defense
Famer,
on that fumble.
with the longest fumble return. That's crazy. Fumble and then have a Hall of Famer like Brian Urlacher just take the ball and to the end zone. Sheesh.
The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good.
Well, we got scored on by a Hall of Famer. It's crazy. Did not expect that to happen, but it happened. I just got
Edinger
to deal
gets
with
it
it.
off.
All right, here's Quincy Morgan returning this kickoff.
They'll start
right.
this drive from the 30.
Got to the 30-yard line. Pretty good return. All right, let's go wide receiver deep post. Since running the football was dangerous
House drops back
last
to throw.
time. Oh, and I'm getting
Oldman
sacked.
Got the quarterback.
Tim Couch just got flattened like a pancake. All right, 2nd and 17.
Drops back to throw.
Gonna throw a lob
Lets the
pass to
pass
Johnson.
fly.
Incomplete.
The intended target.
Overthrew
He put a little
it
too
again.
much on that one.
And he has to be careful. Not only is that pass off target, there's also a good way to get your receiver decked.
back to throw.
Up, and I got
Couch
sacked
goes
again. Great. Might as well take it to the end of the quarter since I got sacked.
At the end of the first quarter,
At the
it's
end of
knotted
one,
up.
we are
Chicago
tied 7-7.
Cleveland 7. Gardaki will punt it away.
It's going to be a fair catch.
McWaters felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
1st and 10. McNown with a man in motion. They're blitzing with the pass, and he can't hang on. He just dropped that pass.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
Oh, almost sacked him. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Bear. That was a huge play by the quarterback there.
Yeah, that guy created some room and showed good body control to maintain
Well, that's
control of that one.
that sucks.
He gets it off. The point after is good. They're up by a touchdown now. He gets it off. This is a very serious contest between two evenly matched
Return
opponents.
it to the
This game's been like a
24-yard line.
boxing match, a big punch and a counter punch by the other team. I don't know about you, but I'm on the edge of my seat.
Ball
Let's
on
go
their
wide
own
receiver
24.
streak here.
Couch back to throw.
They're double teaming
He
Johnson.
scrambles out of the
So I gotta
pocket
throw to
with the
Morgan.
throw.
And he's got it.
Morgan
Oh,
with
and
the
there he goes.
reception.
Oh,
Harris
he was so
with the
close.
takedown at the 33.
So close to
What about
breaking
Tim
free
Couch,
and
John?
going
In
all the
college,
way
he
for a
shattered
touchdown.
nearly all of his school's passing records. Now that he's in the NFL, he'll probably own some NFL records before his career is over.
Inside enemy territory.
All right. First down. This time we're going to run. We're going to try the run game
Hands it
again.
off. Holdman brings him down
Didn't get
at
that
the
much.
32. Nine yards to go. Couch sets up. Back to throw. Out
Gonna
over
throw
to
to
the
Dawson.
left.
Incomplete.
Dawson,
Over
the
to
intended receiver. He fires the pass, but it's overthrown.
A little less arm in the ball could have helped.
All right, 3rd and 9 here.
Couch under
Gotta
the
do
center.
something.
Drops back to throw. Scrambling.
Dawson's wide
Passes
open,
left.
and I
Dawson,
did not throw
the
it to
intended
him.
target.
Wow.
Couch throws a bullet, but it falls incomplete.
A little less
They're
arm
telling
in
me
the
to
ball could
punt.
have helped.
I'm going to try and for a
Field
field
goal
goal.
unit comes on the field.
All right, so 40-something yard field goal here for Phil Dawson.
He needs good distance on this. And that
And
one
good.
sails perfectly through the uprights. The momentum could be shifting.
Alright, we came away with points that time. That's good. We're still down by 4.
Dawson gets it off.
Now this thing can still go either way.
McNown steps back.
And
Moore
sacked.
got the quarterback. How did that guy get in there, John?
The defender locked in on him like he was a missile. He just zeroed in and dragged him down to the turf.
Ball on their own 20. He's looking to throw. McNown
And
with the
incomplete.
pass. Number
Couldn't
19
catch it with one
couldn't
hand.
hang on.
And nothing is more disheartening to a quarterback than a drop
Alright,
pass.
3rd and 16
Ball
for the
on their own
Bears. They're
20.
0 for 3 in 3rd down conversions.
McNown steps back with the throw.
Incomplete.
Ingram, the intended receiver.
That's 0 for 4
He
for
throws
them.
a bullet, but it falls
And now they'll have to
incomplete.
punt it
That
away
pass was
to
thrown
us.
with so much velocity
to the
on it that
Browns.
the receiver never caught up with it.
Okay, yeah, I just could not
The
find
coverage team
anyone
got down there in
to
a hurry.
run.
And it looks like his blockers just got outrun there.
Alright, so halfback flare
First
this
and
time.
10. Quarterback back in his shotgun. Couch back to
Gonna
throw.
throw a lob
With
pass
the
to
throw.
Johnson. Incomplete.
He forces that pass into coverage.
Yeah, that guy trusts his arm. He thought he could rifle it in there.
Ball on their own 38.
Ooh, high
Back to
snap.
throw.
And I'm about to get sacked.
Robinson with the tackle at the 29. Ball on their own 29. Couch sets up. Quick drop with the pass.
Oh, that's getting picked.
North
Okay.
cut. The
So now
intended
it does not
receiver.
get picked.
Holdman just knocked it down.
Nothing will frustrate a receiver
And that
more than
means we got
knocking away his
punt.
pass.
Gardaki awaits the snap. McQuarters felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
First and 10. Blitz. Allen runs up the middle.
Oh, Jesus.
Smith brings him down at the 41.
And there's the 2-minute warning.
Ball on their own 41. He's looking to throw. Pass is left. Pass complete. McNown just gunned that one in there.
The quarterback delivered that pass right on the mark. There's no defense for a perfect pass.
Seat 11, you just won a new car.
Steps back. With the throw. Robinson, the intended receiver. He just dropped it.
Yeah, and the receiver dropped it. He was either thinking about the hit that was coming or the run after the pass. But you have to think about the catch first.
Ball on their own 45. Steps back. Miller stops
And
him
that's a
at the
sack.
35. Nice play by Miller.
Yep, he read that play.
Well, actually, let's use
and
a timeout.
converged on the
Timeout.
ball to make the play.
So I know they're definitely going to try and chew some of this clock down when they go to punt this ball. So
Maynard back to
minute
punt.
43 to possibly either get a touchdown or a field goal, which is what we're trying to do. Drive down the field, get a touchdown or field goal.
Johnson had no room to escape there.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
Ball on their own 40. First and 10. Back to throw.
Oh, there's
Passes
Quincy
right.
Morgan. He's got it. And oh,
with the
would you
reception.
look at that? That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown.
Wow, John, that's what you call a long pass for the score.
The quarterback made the right read on that one.
And here's the
leading to a long
replay.
pass reception that put some points on the board.
I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden. But man, look at that. That was amazing. That was pretty cool.
Okay, fans, if you're standing
All right, now
sit down.
attempting the extra point.
If you're sitting down, please stand up. If you are lying down, just ignore them.
It's up. The extra point attempt is good. The Browns
go, it's
got
good.
it in front. He gets it off.
And they're going to take it
He
in the
takes
end
a
zone
knee.
for a touchback.
Ball on their own 20.
All right, a minute 26 left in the first half. We're leading by 3.
The Browns with a 3-man front.
Ooh, high snap.
Here's the blitz.
Throws and it's
Ingram
caught.
with the reception.
Yeah, I screwed that
Smith with the tackle at the 35. First and
one. Yeah,
10.
it looks like they're going to hurry up to the line.
Ball on their own 35.
Throws
Over to the
incomplete.
right. Allen drops it.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
Ball on their own 35. McNown sets up. With the pass. Harold, the intended target. He gunned that one.
He tried to thread the needle there.
Ball on their own 35. Nickel back in this time. The receiver in motion. Drops back to throw. McNown throws left.
Incomplete.
And he can't hang on to it.
He didn't show much touch on that pass.
You know, they practice this play again and again
Excuse me.
during the week to prepare.
And with
but
that,
simulating how the defense is
Chicago
going to
will have
react
to put
is
away.
a very hard thing to do.
All right. Let's see if we can do something.
Johnson couldn't
Couldn't
get it
really do
going
anything.
there.
Nope, the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
He's looking to throw. Couch lets the pass
That's a
fly.
deep ball for Morgan, and he's got it.
With the reception.
Holy crap, that was
Nice play
amazing.
by Couch.
All right, hurry up to line, hurry up to
He's
line.
really seen
Hurry,
the
hurry,
defense
hurry,
well
hurry.
today.
That clock
If
is
the
running.
defense doesn't get some pressure on him, he's going to have a heck of a day.
Couch sets up. Drops back to throw.
Oh, Johnson's
Over to
wide
the left.
open. And that's a touchdown for the Browns.
A great pass reception on that play.
Yeah, that guy knew exactly how far he had to go to cross
Beautiful
the goal
bullet
line
pass to
get in
Kevin
there for the
Johnson.
score.
For a touchdown. And that's the third consecutive completion for Tim Couch. Cool. But I bet the next one's going to be an incomplete pass. Oh, boy. Alright, time to kick this extra point and make it 24-14.
He gets it off.
There you
And
go.
the
Extra
extra
point's
point
good.
is good. The Browns made it
Two
a
plays,
two-score
63
game.
yards, 29 seconds. That's pretty fast.
Dawson gets it off.
And they're going to take a knee for a
Chicago
touchback.
needs a few to make this a contest again.
Alright, let's see. What are we going to do? Let's go with silver. I'm going to go with silver. Are they running a play or are they just going to take a knee?
McNown
They are running a
drops
play.
back.
It
with
looked
the
like they were
throw.
taking a knee. And it's
They dropped
incomplete.
it.
Well, the quarterback did
Could
his
not
job
hang on
and
to
he delivered
it.
the ball right to him. He's going to have some explaining to do in the huddle.
Ball on their own 20. The Bears using motion. Blitz. Allen tucks it away. Ball on their own 23. Seven yards to go. Number 85, the man in motion.
And that's
That's
going to be the end of the
second
first
quarter
half.
with the score Cleveland 24.
And we're leading 24-14
Chicago
at the
14. Let's get back to
And
the
since
action on the
we
field.
kicked off
We're
the
ready to
first half,
start
we
the
get the
second half
ball to
of
start the
play.
second half.
Edinger gets it off.
Oh, breaks the tackle, but gets
Cleveland
wrapped up in
goes
the
ahead.
second one. Excuse me. Oop, I picked the wrong play. Oh boy. Can we call an audible? Oh, no, that's a hot route. Audible. Oh yeah, that will work.
Couch to throw it.
Johnson.
With the pass. Johnson,
Incomplete.
the
All right.
intended receiver.
Couch with the overthrow.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
46.
Let's go twin post this time.
Second and 10.
Tim Couch, 7 for 16 today. 244 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick.
Looking to throw it. With the throw.
Oh, that's a lob pass to Johnson, and
Batted
it almost
down.
got picked.
Howard
I should have
didn't
thrown
even
a
let it
bullet
get to the
pass.
receiver.
Yeah, just stick your hand in there and whap it down.
Okay, this time around we're going to go with slants, and hopefully it doesn't fail this time.
Steps back. Chased out of the pocket.
Oh,
The
yeah.
quarterback is hauled down.
I ran out of
Let's see
time
how
on
they
that
got to
one.
the quarterback on this one.
That guy just showed some great natural ability. He was able to move
got
with the snap
sacked.
and then just sliced in there to drop the quarterback.
Well, time to punt it
The
away.
Browns will punt it here.
McQuarters felt the
Alright,
defense
fair
bearing
caught.
down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
McNown gets set. Allen gets the carry. Rudd pulls him down at the 38.
When you're making a game plan for the week, you look for your running game to be reliable like this. Doesn't have to pick up a ton of yardage. You just want to do something that the defense has to be aware of.
The Browns with a three-man front. Allen tucks it away. Miller pulls him down at the 40. 3rd and 5. McNown lets the pass fly.
He overthrows it.
Yeah, that one had too much mustard on it. Either that or he released it at the wrong point.
Maynard
All
back to
right.
punt.
Now to get the ball back, and we got enough time to score some more. We got 3 minutes and whatever seconds left in the 3rd quarter, and then we got the 5 minutes in the 4th. So we got 8 minutes to hold on to this lead and possibly score again.
Couch steps back. Scrambling.
Let's
throws
go
it out
throw
over
to
the
Dawson,
middle.
and it almost got
Dawson
picked off.
was the intended receiver. Parrish didn't even give the receiver a chance.
Paws, he got those big old paws on it.
2nd and 10. Couch back to throw. With the
Throwing
pass.
to Johnson, and
Johnson, the intended receiver.
did not throw
He
it
couldn't
very
have thrown
well.
that pass any harder.
He's obviously got a cannon for an arm, but sometimes on the shorter passes, you have to know when to put some touch on it.
Ball on their own 24. Couch back to pass. Chased out of the pocket with the pass. Morgan
And
was the
incomplete.
intended receiver. Harry made a great play and broke up that pass.
Well,
You know,
time
the
to punt this
quarterback
ball
needs to
away.
put that ball in a position where the defender can't get to it. That didn't happen there.
McQuarters felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Ball on their own 25. Allen tucks it away. Miller brings him down at the 29. McNown with a man in motion. He hands it off.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Rudd with the tackle at the 34.
All right, 3rd and 1. Pinch.
3rd and short. Only one man in the backfield. McNown drops back with the throw. The pass is complete.
And it's a 1st down. Crazy.
First and 10. Using motion. Allen tucks it away. Rudd stops him at the 36. Ball on their own 36. They need 9. Drops back to throw. McNown scrambles
And sacked.
Rainier
Could not get away from those Browns defenders. Now it's 3rd and 13.
Ball on their own 32. McNown back to throw. With the throw. Terrell was the intended target.
He takes a chance with that pass.
He's taking a big chance by throwing it into a crowd like that.
All right.
The Bears will punt it here.
Chicago's got a punt. And all we got to do is just hold on to the football for the next 5 minutes.
He didn't get much on that return.
Now the coverage team had him wrapped up before he could do anything with it.
Ball on their own 38. He gets the toss. Brown breaks the play up in the backfield. He ran sideways there.
Yeah, and that's not the way you want to go. But against this defense, you don't have a heck of a lot of choices.
And we're just gonna let the clock run down here on this 3rd quarter.
Couch under the center. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Cleveland Browns ahead of the Chicago Bears, 24-14.
All
The
right,
teams are
now
set
it's
for the
here,
4th quarter
the
of
4th
play.
quarter. Deep cross.
Ball on their own 35.
Better hurry up. I'm wasting the play clock down.
Looking to throw it. Chased out of the pocket. With
Morgan.
the throw.
Oh, and he
Morgan
caught it. What a
with the
catch.
reception. Tim Couch is looking comfortable in the pocket today.
Yeah, he's sitting back there reading the defense and then finding the open guy.
That was a great pass play, John. Let's look at it again.
This play shows great communication between the quarterback and his receivers. Watch a guy just run to a spot, and the ball is delivered right on time.
First and 10. He's looking to throw.
Throwing it to
Throw back.
Johnson, and it's incomplete.
The quarterback was
He
feeling
was
the pressure
wide
on that
open.
play.
Yeah, he felt those guys
And
closing
dropped
in and gunning the ball out of there.
Oh, man, the Cowboys are beating the Giants? That's crazy. All right. Let's see. Halfback flat. Excuse me for yawning. Sheesh. All right, 2nd and 10 here.
Steps back.
Oh, I'm about to get sacked.
Chased
Avoid
out
the
of the
sack.
pocket
Gotta
with the
throw it.
throw.
Incomplete.
Dawson, the intended receiver.
The pass was underthrown.
Sometimes you just hang on to the ball for a second too long.
Will the owner of a red station wagon, license number 315B88, please return to your car?
All right, 3rd down here.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Quick drop.
They're double teaming my
Couch
wide
goes
receivers.
down.
And I get sacked. Oh boy.
Dawson
We're going to
has
go
try
for
the
a field goal.
He gets the long attempt
Has
away.
the power, but
Good distance.
wide left.
But off the mark.
Let's take a look at that one again.
I had the distance, but it was wide left.
First and 10.
So it's first and 10 for the Bears
McNown from the shotgun.
with 3:49 left.
They better hurry. It's a blitz.
Throws
and he
and
can't hang on
incomplete.
to it. Lots of pressure, but he gets it away.
I'm not sure how they got through, but the defense really wanted the quarterback.
Second and 10. Pass is right.
Oh, that's a touchdown.
He gets it off. The point after attempt sails through. The momentum could be shifting. Edinger gets it off. The Browns start the drive from the 23.
So just need to hold on to the football for about 3 minutes,
Ball on their
33
own
seconds.
23. The Browns up by a field goal. Couch hands it off.
All right. And we're just gonna take our time. Take our time.
They may have to burn a timeout if they're not careful. With the carry. Halden stops him at the 27.
I think this defense looks forward to these third down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Nickel back in this time. Blitz. He tucks it away. Brown pulls him down at the 28.
Darn it.
They'll stay conservative and keep it on the ground.
Yeah, it's one of those cases where the defense looks like they're set up to defend the pass, and you decide to see if you can break a big gain with the run.
Ooh, I got the punt off just before the 2-minute warning. And it looks like they're going to take this punt back and
He
tackle.
had no room to escape there.
I almost
All
thought
right,
he might have a seam
154
there because I was
left
just
here in
seeing
this
things.
game. So Bears can win with a touchdown or tie it and take it to overtime with a field goal.
The Bears can tie it up with 3. McNown to throw it. With the
Incomplete.
He couldn't hang on to it.
I think he just took his eyes off that one.
2nd and 10. He's looking to throw with the pass.
Oh,
Robinson's the intended target.
that could have been the game right there.
Swatted that one down.
You know, the quarterback needs to put that ball in a position where the defender can't get to it. That didn't happen there.
3rd and long. McNown under the center. Back to pass. With the pass. Bates with the reception.
Ooh, and they're short. Oh, they're going to go for it. Okay, I got to audible this one.
They'll go from the shotgun.
This
McNown
is for the game.
to throw. England with the reception.
Got the first down. They hurried up to the line and got the first down. The audible didn't work.
Steps back. McNown passes left. Smith pulls him down at the 31.
That was just the big pass play
They
they needed, John.
really want
That
to win
was
this
an
game. Up,
incredible
timeout.
individual effort by the quarterback.
That's
Look how
Chicago's
fast he
first
releases the
timeout.
ball after he made his decision where he wanted to go with it.
9-5L.
A minute left.
The Hitchens are attacking your car.
McNown sets up. The Bears use motion. Back to throw. Throws right. Allen with the reception. Can James Allen be an every down back, John?
Yeah, I think this guy has a
2nd
lot
and
of
1.
talent. He catches balls out of the backfield, and he'll carry the ball 25 times a game. To me, that's an every down back.
They're blitzing. Runs up the middle.
Nowhere to
McKenzie
go.
hauls him down
Timeout,
behind the
Chicago.
line. Allen was dropped behind the line there.
Yeah, because those big old defensive linemen push those big old offensive linemen backwards. This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Blitz.
3rd and
Looking
1
to
here,
turn it upfield.
and no, he didn't get it.
McKenzie
He did not get it.
The 22. Right up the middle. Not much there.
And it looks
Yeah,
like
they
they're
opened up the
definitely
hole
going to go
for
for
him,
the field
but there
goal.
was someone waiting on the other side.
Edinger lines up for the field goal.
And before they kick the field goal, calling timeout.
They have 2 timeouts remaining.
And Quincy Morgan is the player of the game with 4 catches, 177 yards, and 1 touchdown. All right, here we go. Ice
Field
the
goal
kicker
unit
here
comes on the field.
by calling timeout. If he misses, we win. But if they make it, possible
It's up.
overtime. And it is good.
Splits the
All right.
uprights, and good.
So the game is currently tied at 24. All they need to do is get it to the 30-yard line and then kick a field goal to win the game. Or a touchdown. Either one. Field goal or touchdown wins the game.
He gets it
But if
off.
I don't score any points, then we're going to go to overtime.
These teams
Quincy
seem to
Morgan
be
gets it
evenly
to the
matched, John.
30-yard
This makes
line.
for a better game.
29-yard
The
line, okay,
strategy of
that's
the
fine.
game comes into play here
We're
more.
going to throw some shotgun passes.
1st and 10. The Bears with a 4-man front. Back to pass.
Sacked. God damn.
Trailer got
Timeout.
the quarterback.
I knew this would happen. I lost 10 yards on that. And Quincy Morgan, he was wide open. I mean, wide open. He was
Ball
so
on their
wide
own
open.
19.
And I got sacked. High
Couch
snap.
drops back.
And I got
Robinson
sacked
reaches
again.
The quarterback and hauls him down.
Brown, take your time
Jeez,
out.
I lost
No
13 yards on
timeouts
that one.
remaining.
Ball on their own 7.
I gotta make sure I
To
don't
throw. With the pass.
throw an interception or I get a
Johnson
safety.
dropped it. Couch must not have seen the
All right,
defenders
well, I
on that
can't really
play.
take
Yeah,
any
he's
chances
lucky the
here. I gotta
defender
punt.
didn't come away with that pass.
Because if I were to throw one more pass, it'd be turnover on downs. And all Chicago would need to do is kick a field goal to win the game. So we're going to take this to overtime.
McQuarters felt the defense bearing down on him there.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
Ball at midfield. He's looking to throw. Pass is right. Terrell with the reception. McCutcheon brings him down at the 45.
And that's end of regulation.
About 3.
It's now
Still
overtime.
all tied up, so we'll be going into overtime.
All right, rules of overtime. Basically, whoever scores a touchdown first wins the game. But if nobody scores after they've had their share of scoring touchdowns, or actually, if nobody scores after having their share of the ball, basically kick a field goal or score a touchdown, you win the game. That's the overtime rules for the NFL back in 2001.
He gets it off.
And the Bears are going to have the ball first.
They'll start the drive from the 29.
line.
First and 10. McNown hands it off. McCutcheon with the takedown at the 43. Allen covered some good ground there.
And here's a guy with great speed who can pick up the first and keep the ball moving downfield.
He tucks it away. Brown stops him at the 44. McNown with a man in motion. Here's the blitz with the throw.
Incomplete.
They put some pressure on the quarterback that time.
Pressure can really mess up the timing of a play.
All right,
that pass was
3rd and 9
incomplete
here.
because the quarterback had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
Ball on their own 44.
Crucial 3rd down here.
3rd and 8. Bates in motion. Steps back. McNown
Oh,
with
it's
the
picked up,
throw.
but we'll take it.
Rainier
Swatted
We'll
that
take a
one
pass
down.
batted
Nothing will
down.
frustrate a receiver more than knocking away his pass.
The Bears will punt it here. Ball on their own 19. Couch under the center. He's looking to throw.
Ah,
Washington
God damn it.
brings him down at the 10.
Of course I
Ed
get
Washington
sacked.
can really make the offense's job hard.
Yeah, this Pro Bowler is one of the best run stoppers in the league. He's a big nose tackle that can really close any holes that open up.
Couch sets up, looking to throw it.
And I got
Robinson
sacked
reaches
again.
the quarterback and hauls him down.
So if they end up getting a safety on me, the game's over.
I think this defense looks forward
I
to
do
these
not
third
want
down
that to happen.
situations because they've been stopping them today.
Couch from the shotgun, looking to throw it. Pass is left.
Incomplete.
Johnson was the intended target. Knocked away.
Nothing will frustrate a receiver more than knocking away his pass.
Gardaki
will punt it away.
Oh, that almost got blocked.
He almost broke it there.
And no matter how good a punt is, it doesn't mean anything if your team can't stop the return.
Ball on the 40-yard line. The Bears using motion. McNown to throw it. With the throw.
Robinson,
The
Incomplete.
intended receiver.
right through his hands there.
I think he just took his eyes off that one.
Man in motion. Allen tucks it away.
That was a run play. And there's a
McCutcheon
penalty,
brings him
and
down
it's
at
on
the
us.
26.
Face mask.
Face mask on the defense. Number 33.
The offense likes that.
The officials are being strict out there today. Sometimes you got to let the little ones go and just let these guys go out there and play the game.
Edinger lines
But
up for
it
the
seems
field
Chicago
goal.
wants to win it on a field goal. And I say timeout.
Call by the defense.
Try and ice the
One
kicker.
timeout remaining.
Field goal unit comes on the field. The kick is up.
And he made it,
The
and the
kick is
Bears
good.
win.
The Bears out in front. That signals the end of this game. The final score is Chicago 27, Cleveland 24.
Let this be a reminder
For
to
EA
y'all,
Sports, this is Pat
I have
Summerall
never
and John
won
Madden
a
telling
Madden
you
game
good night.
in overtime. Either in Madden 2001 or Madden 2002. I am still winless in overtime games. That is terrible. Ugh. Lost to the 2-6 Bears. That is embarrassing. Tim Couch, 282 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 8 completions, 25 attempts, 32% completion rate. Eric Rhett, 8 yards, 5 attempts, 1.6 yards, 1 fumble. Travis Prentice, 1 yard, 1 attempt. Quincy Morgan, 4 receptions, 177 yards, 1 touchdown, average of 44.2 yards per catch. Kevin Johnson, 3 receptions, 93 yards, average of 31 yards per catch, 2 touchdowns. Jawan Dawson, 1 reception, 12 yards. Oh, crap. That certainly sucked. And now that moved us to 5-3 overall. Now to simulate the rest of the week. And oh look, the Steelers again. Hooray. So yeah, we got the Steelers. So basically, the next 4 games are AFC Central battles. So we got the Steelers, the Ravens, the Bengals, and the Titans. And then we get a break from the AFC Central to play the Patriots, and then it's back to playing the Jaguars in the AFC Central. Then we got the Packers, and then we got our last AFC Central matchup with the Titans. So yeah. Wait. Hold on. It says we're 5-3. But team schedule says we're 6-3. Okay, I think the game's glitching. Because we played 9 games, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So... Okay, I'm confused. Why does it say we're 6-3? Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, I'm screwing it up. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the game thinks I'm 6-3. Well, the schedule says I'm 6-3. But the game says I'm 5-3. Okay, what? I am so confused. Why is this, okay, that is a glitch. That is a glitch. I do not know why it's happening, but it is. So, yeah, let's take a look at the awards right now. The weekly awards, week 9. Offensive Player of the Week for the NFL, Doug Flutie. And Defensive Player of the Week, Irvin from Buffalo. And it's the same for the AFC Players of the Week. And Anderson of Atlanta, Offensive Player of the Week for the NFC. And Lassiter from Arizona is the Defensive Player of the Week for the NFC. Alright. Yearly awards. So far, looks like Edgerrin James is in the running for the NFL Most Valuable Player Award. Zach Thomas 2nd, Stephen Davis 3rd, Marshall Faulk 4th, Mark Brunell 5th. Let's see for Best Coach. Best Coach, Marty Schottenheimer. Right now, Butch Davis is in 2nd. And even in the records, it says we're 6-3. We've only played, unless they count the bye week as a win, which that's incorrect, because we never played anybody in a bye week. Oh man, that is weird. That is so weird. I don't know why that is. I don't know. Oh man, I'm so confused. I am very, very confused. That makes no sense. Well, before we end this episode, let's take a look at the standings so far that are currently messed up because of the bye week. So, right now in the AFC, the Colts are leading, Chargers are in 2nd, Browns 3rd, Ravens 4th, Jaguars 5th, Broncos 6th. So, we're still in the playoff hunt. And right now, the worst team in the NFL, well, the worst team in the AFC is the Chiefs. In the AFC, Washington 1st, Buccaneers 2nd, Falcons 3rd, Cardinals 4th, Lions 5th, Rams 6th. Yeah, but there's still a lot of football to go. And the Cowboys took home a win against the Giants, finally giving their first win. But they are still the worst team in the NFC and the whole NFL. So yeah, oh, forgot to check the divisional standings. So Colts are handling the AFC East. We're still in a tie with the Ravens in the AFC Central. Chargers leading the AFC West. Redskins leading the NFC East against the Cardinals, Eagles, Giants, and Cowboys. In the NFC Central, Buccaneers leading that. And the Falcons in a tight race with the Rams, Saints. So yeah, and I don't think the Panthers or the 49ers are going to catch up, so yeah. Alright, well, the team schedule is screwed up, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to fix it in the thumbnail. So we currently should be 5-3. 5-3 in the NFL. And we're taking on the Steelers, who I think are 4-3. Let's check. Oh no, they're actually 4-4. Really? 4-4. Okay, well that's just something. Don't know why our win total is glitched. But remember this, we are 5-3. We are 5-3. And not whatever. Oh man, that makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely makes no sense. Well, either way guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, smack a like on it, subscribe if you're new to this channel, check out my other videos I've uploaded to my channel, and I shall see you guys next time for more Madden NFL 2002. So with that, I'll see you guys later.